going to make a mini sketchbook using 1 page of paper, some scissors, and some glue. So here's how we're going to do this. You're going to get a piece of watercolor paper. This should be an 18-inch by 12-inch piece of watercolor paper. You're going to fold it in half. And when I do this, I'm keeping the textured side out. So I'm feeling the textured side. The smooth side is inside. I'm going to fold it in half longwise, like so. I'm going to go over that fold really good to make sure that this works. Okay, next step, open it up, fold it the other direction. Feel free to pause to give yourself time to do these steps. Go over that fold really good. All right, now while I'm looking at it like this, my textured side is out, so I'm feeling the texture. Inside is smooth. I'm going to fold this side into that middle fold line. That this side has the fold right here. So I'm folding up to that center line. I'm going to flip it over. Do the same on the other side. Okay. So now I should have paper that's like in an accordion fold. It's like a W. See, there's the W, sort of. And I'm going to cut from the center to that first fold. I'm going to take my scissors. I'm cutting, this is the folded edge, remember? So I'm cutting from that center fold line, just that far. That's it. So now this is what I have. And if I fold it with the sides, so that I pinch the sides down and then I push them together, I end up with this. So let me do that again. If I pull this up in the middle and let the sides fall together, and then I push that diamond together, what I get is a little book. Okay, before we move on, I'm going to fold this and flip it over so that I'm looking at the smooth side. I'm going to glue it together. So here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to put a little bead of glue. Let's hope my glue works for me while I'm doing this. Got a little bit of glue over that. And okay, I'm going to put a little bit of glue around the back edge of each rectangle. You can use a glue stick for this if you have one. Like so. Okay, so I've got glue on all of these sides. Now I don't want to glue these inside parts together until I glue the outside parts first. So I'm going to fold this so that I can attach the outside pieces, but leave that inside open because you don't want to accidentally flatten it out and glue the wrong sides together. Okay, now fold it in and glue these two. Then you just need to find what's the best way to kind of fold it into a book and really give it some pressure. Go over all of your folds. There we go. Yeah. Go over all your folds. Press it together and let that glue dry. Now, let's say the glue has dried after a little while. You can trim off the edges to make it nice and neat. So in an ideal world, I would let that glue dry for at least like 30 minutes or so. And then I would take scissors and just trim the edges. Okay. Once you've done that, you've got a mini sketchbook with nice neat edges. Oh, this one looks like it needs to be trimmed on the edge. So I'm going to trim this edge so that your edges are nice and even. It's just much more satisfactory to have even edges. They're not going to be perfect. They just need to look like they belong together. They're even with each other. All right, so there's your mini sketchbook. For your final exam project, you're going to put your name in the bottom right corner on the front and number on the top outside corners 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Or if you're just making a mini sketchbook and you want to make art with it, you're ready to go. Thanks.